Hi, my name is Rob Gordon, and you've reached the YouTube channel, My Mental Health Journey Nightmare, where I'm documenting some of the abuses I experienced at Family Healthcare Centers of San Diego, which is a federally funded healthcare community clinic in San Diego, California. Um, I met some really horrible people there that did some severe damage to my life, including one man I think was essentially a criminal, fraudulently claimed to be my psychiatrist. I'll be telling that entire story here, but on this specific playlist, I want to go over some of the complaints that are coming in on a daily basis of some of the really the horrible treatment that organization, Family Healthcare Centers of San Diego, is doing to our citizens on a daily basis. Really horrendous stories. These people have no place to go. So this is an attempt to give voice to some of these stories. I'm not very good at this. I'm not in my element. I'm trying to learn how to do video editing to get my story out, to exonerate myself. They made some horrible false accusations against me. I need to clear my name. I'll be telling that story. But again, I just want to talk about some specific, one by one, the complaints that are coming in. I'm going to go the recent ones, and since there's such a backlog, some of the old ones, because that Family Healthcare Centers never changes. They never learn from their mistakes. They just blame other people for their mistakes. So this first, excuse me, this first one is from Mario Murovic. So Mario says it's a short post. It was made, I believe, on Google in late July, most likely. Mario says, I had Aetna Better Health of California for a short time here. This company, I believe by company he means Family Healthcare Centers. This company hijacks the mental health bookings for the health plan and puts clients at risk of death by denying services, period. This makes sense as they perform abortions across the street. Okay, he packed a little bit too much in there. And to dissect what I think happened, because I had the exact same clinic, this Beach Area Family Health Clinic. It's run by Dixie Galopin, who at that time was the director of the center, but is now the associate director of mental health at Family Healthcare Centers. They promote the worst people for the worst reasons. I'm not going to go into that right now. We'll have a separate video on that. But the bottom line is they somehow screwed him out of his mental health care. They cheated him, and that's what they do. I think one thing they do is they simply don't have enough capacity, but they won't tell anybody that because they're not straight shooters. You might think you're getting normal mental health care, and it might be once every 2 months or something like that. They don't understand the concept of minimal effective dose, for example. They don't care about you. You're just a billing entity. So this poor guy, whatever they did, he had good mental health care. He made the mistake of going to family healthcare centers, probably talked to Dixie Galopin, who is a backstabber. I'll just say that right out loud. She will pretend she's doing something for you and is not. We'll be talking about that. So she has a lawsuit in her future. But it put people at risk of death by denying services. I'm guessing they also cut off his medications quickly because they couldn't make money off them immediately. The last sentence, this makes sense as they perform abortions across the street. I think he's talking about a women's clinic that's across the street. I really don't know if they do perform abortions. He's just lashing out because he got screwed. I'm going to make a recording on this, but Family Healthcare Centers is an anger factory. They make people angry on a daily basis, almost intentionally. I'll be talking about that a little bit later, but it's horrible. And then they blame you for the anger. These are some of the worst people I've ever met in my life. But Mario, I hope you're okay. I hope you landed on your feet. That was in July. I'm going to try to reach out to you. I'd like to hear more of the story and how it worked. Family Healthcare Centers of San Diego does not believe in individuals. They work in groups. They protect each other in groups, including lying. They've set up a system where there is zero accountability and zero failure. They will just transfer their failure elsewhere. And they will blame people for their problems. It's part of their culture. They have a culture of dishonesty. I know how it works now. It does not necessarily apply to the newest employees there, but they're being indoctrinated into something. I've been watching them for a while now to try to exonerate myself from their lies, know more about how it works now. But for now, let's just hope Mario got some help. And Mario, I want you to know you're not alone. We're going to try to figure out how to get people good mental health care where they have the choice to leave or move around, and there's no abusive treatment like there is at Family Healthcare Centers of San Diego. Thanks for listening.